Wizards get their first victory over the Sixers, regular season or playoffs. Here is the head coach for the Sixers, Doc Rivers.
No, I don't. Obviously, in the middle of the game, so I didn't really check. I just knew that he was out. I wasn't even sure what it was. I think it was the knee or the back, and I'm not even sure. You probably know more than I do.
Yeah, the team said it was probably knee soreness. So I was asking if you knew anything else. And then about the game, Ben has really been great in this series overall, but his free throw shooting has really kind of proved to be a little off. So is there like a message you tell him or anything?
No, listen, if you split all those free throws offensively, you'll take a point per possession, So he did that. I had no issues with it. Obviously, we loved him to make them both. But I didn't think that changed the game at all for us. So I was fine with it. If he had to miss both, then that's something. But overall, I was fine with it. Obviously, that's what they're going to do. That's what they should do. And we're fine with that.
Thanks, Coach.
Kevin Kincaid.
Doc, is there anything that you can do coaching-wise? Does the thought cross your head at all to take them out of the game there?
No. You want me to take Ben Simmons off the floor? I will pass on that one. He's pretty good, so I'll pass on that suggestion.
John Clark.
Hey, Doc, just to make sure, they did say that it was soreness with Joel's right knee. Have you ruled out that it's something really serious? And are you feeling he's going to be okay?
Yeah, I actually don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. I really don't know. I know they're probably going to do imaging tomorrow just as precautionary. But I don't know. And he just told me it is a knee, so we'll find out tomorrow.
And you played 21 games this year without Joel, but how much different is it? How much tougher is it when it's during the game that you lose him, and especially with Ben Simmons in foul trouble?
Yeah, I thought the foul trouble was more. Obviously losing Joel was number one, right? And then being in foul trouble as well. Those are the two things that hurt us. We had Danny in foul trouble, Ben in foul trouble, Joel out of the game. So on the fly, we were just trying to find the right lineup. I actually thought we went to all kinds of strange lineups tonight, and those small lineups became very effective for us. I thought it got us back in the game. I thought Ferk was absolutely phenomenal for us tonight, which was great. He needed to get going, so maybe we can add him to the series now.
Keith Pompey.
Doc, what was your thought of the fan running on the court?
Honestly, Keith, I didn't even notice it. I thought it was the ball boy until he jumped up and tried to touch the rim of the backboard. So I don't know what's going on with these fans right now. I just don't. I don't want to get involved in it. We just got to have safety. It's I don't know what's going on.
All right, thank you.
Kyle Neubeck.
Hey, Doc, what do you think they did tonight to bother Tobias as much as they did? Because it seemed like, no matter where he was operating from, they were doing something to get hands on his shots. Or
I just think it was more self-inflicted, honestly. I thought we had great matchups. We just over-dribbled too much, I think the one time, you remember, I think he had an Ish Smith at half court, trying to back him down from half court. That, you got to move the ball and reposition yourself and then go to the post, I thought we were offensively very impatient. I thought of the four games, it was the first game where each guy was trying to will the game for us. When you have 12 block shots, at some point you're taking pretty bad shots. No one should have 12 block shots in a game. And they did. And a lot of that was shot selection for us tonight.
Do you think any of that would be attributed to, Joel as kind of the safety valve for you guys, and there was just not that break where, nothing's going?
I thought it was a lot of that each guy thought they had to win the game for us. And even, our best stretch was in that fourth quarter when we were just rocketing the ball, moving, going downhill, and the ball was swinging, and then we get whatever we wanted. You still got to play right. And listen, it's not a selfish thing. That happens to teams. Guys want to win the game for you instead of just playing the right way. Tonight we didn't play right on either end.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah.
Lauren Rosen.
Hey, Doc, we haven't talked about Tyrese yet. I'm curious how you feel about the composure that he showed on a night like tonight.
I thought he was great. I thought he struggled in the first half, honestly, for whatever reason. But in the second half, I thought he was fantastic. He was going downhill. I thought he made some good defensive plays as well. He was involved rebounding. He was just he really, really showed well tonight. Very happy for him.
Time for 2 more questions. We will start with D-Lino.
Doc, I'm just curious, and I know that obviously not one person saves the day, but I think when Joel is in trouble and gone, and fans want Ben to save the day because they look at him as the other cornerstone, and they feel like he delivers less than what they're expecting. Is that fair for them to see it that way?
No, but you guys keep this Ben Simmons narrative alive, which to me is freaking insane, how good this guy is and all the things he does. Ben is not a 40-point guy. It's not what he does. He does other things for your team. And I just don't understand why that's not sinking in our city. Everybody on the team doesn't have to be a scorer to help the team. Ben scores, but Ben creates scoring for us. That's what he does. So, if I'm Ben at some point, I'd get tired of it. I just would, because he's just too good, and he does so many good things for this basketball team. And I keep saying it. Celebrate him. Celebrate all the stuff he does well. We don't do that enough.
In fairness, I never brought up his scoring.
No, but I'm just saying in general. Like, Ben Simmons does a lot of good things for this team. He was in foul trouble tonight. But, we keep hammering the kid. I mean, at some point, if I'm Ben, it's enough.
As a point guard, Doc, he was put on the line he could have made more free throws.
Yeah, he could have, but he didn't. But he still does other things. He split them all. And again, analytic, I'll take that. Obviously, I want him to make more. Ben's not an 80% free throw shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, for me right now. But, again, listen, you guys keep the Ben narrative going. We're just going to keep playing.
Final question, we will go to Derek Bodner.
I guess not to hammer on the free throw thing, but he has been struggling here since the All-Star break. I think it's like 53% after the All-Star break. How much is confidence, and is there anything you can do here through this playoff run to get him more confident for this?
Just keep working on him. I think he will. I didn't think he was scared of the moment. He just didn't make them. So, again, with Ben, we're going to keep him on the floor. Unless you guys want us to bench him the whole game. If anybody wants us to do that, just let me know. And then I'll know you don't know basketball.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Doc Rivers with the uppercuts right there with the media in the postgame session. The Wizards take care of business, beating Philadelphia for the first time this season. 6 players in double figures, as you see on the stat sheet. Joel Embiid exited in the first quarter. Now we go to Tobias Harris, who led the way with 21 and 13.
You vote in the second half, and what would you like to carry on for the game 5 against the Wizards?
What? Thoughts on the second half?
Maybe on your end, Patrick.
Okay, I'll get it. What are your thoughts on the second half, and what do you want to take with you for game 5?
I thought, it was we had a lead and we were able to cut that down and get back into it. It was obviously a game of runs, but at the same time, we felt like when we got those stops and we were able to get out in transition and get our offense going, transition offense, we were at our best. So, I would just say the thing that we definitely got to take from this game is defensively, we have to be better. We got to be a whole lot better all around.
All right, let's try Pat Gallen one more time.
Toby, hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Joel, what did you see at the time? Were you getting any information in game about what had happened with him?
No, we just knew at the time that he wasn't going to come back in the game, and that was about it. So that's all we know, really.
All right. right, looks like next we will go to Al Thomas Riley.
Say Al Thompson.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, it's Tobias. The